Hi everyone, I'm Sophie. I named today's video The Psychology of 10,000 Steps. I know, it sounds like, whoa, but it's nothing like that. I just want to share some tips that helped me to be successful to make 10,000 steps daily. I'm going about 200 days streak now. Whenever I say that, people are like, whoa, that's awesome. How do you do that? I don't know if I can do it. You're amazing. All those compliments. Thank you. And I'm quite proud of myself as well. But this is the longest streak that I've ever made. In the past many days, I made 10,000 steps, but never so many days consecutively, you know? One day I feel like it, so go outside and spend an hour or so and make 10,000 steps. The next day, I did it yesterday, so I'm gonna just rest. Or I may go straight for a week, 7 days in a row, but then something happened, like, But that didn't mean that I didn't even try to make any steps a day. It's just I didn't reach 10,000 steps, but I would still go for 7,000, 8,000. And if you've been following my channel, especially with my weight loss journey, you know I started my weight loss journey since July 2022. Since then, this was the third attempt to make a streak going for my 10,000 steps. I know it sounds cliche, but if I can do it, anyone can do it. So you say, okay, Soph, you convinced me. I'll give it a try. All right, so now you have a goal to make 10,000 steps daily. We need to know two things before we start. One is distance. So 10,000 steps, how far can you make? And second, duration. How long would it take for you to take 10,000 steps? So pick a day when you can block about a couple of hours. Then get yourself out there and start walking. Once you pick the time, now we need a tool. Something like a Fitbit or smartwatch. And most of smartphones come with an app that counts steps if you hold the phone while you're walking. When the time comes, let's get outside with your tool and start walking. How fast should you walk? I will say as slow as possible. You may say, hey Soph, I'm a runner, I'm a jogger, I'm going to jog, I'm going to running. Well, we're talking 10,000 steps every single day. Sooner or later, you'll be tired of jogging, running every single day. And I'm sure there are some of you who can do it, but most of people, I will say, not. What we want is to get the distance and the duration when we walk, strolling pace, maybe 2.5 miles per hour slow. And I'll tell you why in a bit. So after that walk, you now have the data you need. How many miles did you make? And how long did it take you? For me, 10,000 steps makes 4.5 miles in 90 minutes. 90 minutes. That means I need to block 90 minutes every day to make this 10,000 steps. And that's the maximum. Let's say one day I have a lot going on and I really cannot make 90 minutes, but I still want to make 10,000 steps. What can I do? Yeah, either fast walk or jog or run, whatever it takes to make 10,000 steps within an hour. And knowing the distance is very useful to apply it to our everyday activities. So for me, there are several grocery stores within walking distance. So I checked the distance of all those places and I incorporate that within that 4.5 miles a day. So some mornings I will decide to walk to a grocery store to pick up a few items and come back. Some weekends, my husband and I, we walk to the mall and walk around until we make 10,000 steps and come home. And last year, I had a work-related conference to attend, and it was held at a hotel near my house. The distance one way was a little bit over 2 miles. I walked over there and had a great time all day at a conference, and then walked back home Right there, 4.5 miles. After I came home, I had nothing else to do but relax. So once you found out that distance and the duration of your 10,000 steps, just sit down and think about how you can use that data to apply to your everyday activities. But thinking of our days, like working all day, by the end of the day, you have some headache. Oh my God, I just want to sit down and watch my favorite TV show. I know, I'm like that too. But since I started this journey, I had to change my mindset a little bit, right? Especially toward this 10,000 steps a day goals and everything. So what I do is I still watch my favorite TV shows, but I don't sit down, but I do walk on the spot or even jog on the spot or move around like aerobic, My husband always makes fun of me like, oh, you look so cute doing that. It's quite a scene, I know, but whatever it takes, I gotta get this 10,000 steps. So whatever it takes, that's the mindset. And another tip is that if you cannot block 90 consecutive minutes at once to make 10,000 steps, break it down. So as I said, in the morning, I go to grocery store and come back. That's already 4,000 steps for me. If you break down the times that way, it's so not hard to make 10,000 steps. You'll be surprised. The last tip I want to share is do not be hung up with the number 10,000. Don't be hung up with that number and get scared. You never thought of to try it because 10,000 steps a day scared you? Start with 5,000, see if you can get it going. About 3 weeks later, you might want to bump it up. Oh, I can do this. Okay, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. I hope this video would motivate you to get up and start walking. So now, let's have a happy walking! Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye! If you liked this video, please check out other videos in my channel. And